Hi Aries, so I'm going to do an In the Struggle reading for you. It just hit me today and I remembered. So Aries is the first house of the zodiac, and apparently the constellation of Aries is one of the youngest star systems. So that can also mean that you could be a young soul or an old soul, either way, but it could also mean that perhaps you are a newer soul. It doesn't really matter. So what tarot is, the major arcana is the 12 houses of the zodiac, and it was incorporated into the Rider-Waite-Smith deck by Arthur, I think it was Arthur Edward Waite, or Edward Arthur Waite, I forget. So he created the concept of incorporating the astrology 12 houses, Aries through Pisces, into the Fool's Journey to Enlightenment. So it was created in around, I think, 1819, which is hilarious because it was during the Spanish flu. And I believe, somewhere around there, there were a lot of things going on. And people were needing some direction, and the divination tool was to connect the energies of the 12 houses to the Fool's path to enlightenment. So the Fool card represents new beginnings, air energy, and the first house, or the first card after the Fool, is the Magician. So on your path to enlightenment, which ends with the world, you have to learn how to manifest. So when you're learning to manifest your reality, you need to learn how to connect to spirit, which is the third house of the High Priestess. And you need to learn self-control and self-respect, which is the Emperor and the Empress. Once you learn these things, and then you move on to the energies of making major changes, Scorpio, the Death card, and then, you know, being disciplined on yourself but not too disciplined with Capricorn, being patient and go with the flow, and being open and grounded with Sagittarian energy, being open to new spiritual belief systems, and then Pisces energy as well, which is the High Priestess, but the World card is the last card. So we're getting here the Empress. So if some of you are going through a struggle right now, take back your power, take back your self-esteem and self-worth, put your crown back on, literally. This is what this is. It's like, put the crown back on. Venus energy, take back your royalty. It can be for a man too. You know, you just take back your power, your self-esteem. So we're all on the Fool's Journey to Enlightenment. It's an ongoing process. Some days are better than others, and the tarot sort of guides us through the zodiac wheel. But what's in the crossing for Aries in the struggle? What's in the crossing for Aries? Okay, the Lovers is here. A choice in love, an opportunity. Something about the knowledge of the tree of good and evil, and also the Garden of Eden energy. It's healing. Archangel Raphael is there. Could be choices. Could be a union, a divine blessed union. Okay, now we're getting all majors. So the Judgment. This is spiritual in a sense where it is the divine. It has to do with things beyond the 3D control. So it's divine timing. It is the Archangel Gabriel blowing the horn, and It's a wake-up call. It's a spiritual awakening. Most recently, wow, we have a death. We have that Scorpio energy, 8th house, shared resources. Something changed. Death rides in on the white horse of peace. So he rides in on the horse of peace, offering the white rose. And there's a child on the ground that has white roses in his hands. And he's offering, it's very strange because he's offering the white roses to Death, who brings in a change. You know, it could have been maybe there was a very strict king here who was maybe mean or something. There may have been something about a tyrant, but the Death comes in here to change. Scorpio, the life cycle, beginnings, endings, and everything in between. So something that is final. Look at all these major arcanas we're getting. Okay, so what else do we have here for Aries in the struggle? Okay. Interesting. Right away, we're getting the Strength card, courage, being resilient. It's the maiden controls the lion. So the story with the Strength, it represents Leo, and we are in Leo season, but it's about peaceful, gentle. She's wearing the white robes of purity, and she's controlling the animal or the lion that's snarling. And she's got the infinity symbol above her head of spiritual, of the spirit, and it's a very spiritual card. It's a card of peace. There could have been a test of your strength going on here. The future energy, the Emperor popped. So we've got Emperor, Empress. We've got you taking back your power. Look at all these majors. This is like, I can't even believe it. This is karma. This is destiny. Underlying it all is supernatural, God, angels, the divine. There's a judgment because there's a calling. There's something that's meant to happen. Okay, so what else have we got for Aries in the struggle? Okay, so once again, I did this reading earlier. We're getting 3 of air. There's pain, there's mental stress, there's separation. Okay. What are we getting around Aries? What are we getting? Okay, we get a 2 of swords. There's someone here who's confused. They could be in denial about something very emotional. They're blindfolded. They're blocking. They're in denial about something. It's refusing to see the truth. Okay, what you're wanting here is passionate excitement, inspiration. You're wanting new fire, new and exciting things. What is the outcome here for Aries in the struggle, please? Aries in the struggle. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the Page, which delivers the news or the message that could be some kind of a challenge. It could be somebody who's gathering information. It's a younger energy. And then we have here somebody who is calling someone out on that. So we have an adult, and then we have sort of a childish energy. Somebody is acting bratty or childish. Somebody who has a lot of ideas, but they don't have a lot of experience. They could want to fight over petty things. So for the Emperor, I feel like you take full responsibility Even though there might be pain, you're taking full responsibility. You see a situation clearly for what it is. What is the Three of Swords for Aries energy? Queen of Water. You're very compassionate. You have strong emotions, strong feelings, and water energy of the Queen. So you follow the way you feel. You have intuition. You don't even need to talk. I feel like you're not even talking. You're just going with how you feel. We have the World card. The World card represents you're already enlightened. So you went from the Fool to the World. You're already enlightened about a situation. You've already been through it. You've already learned. You've done the whole spectrum. So there's something here about closure, but the World really represents success. Like you've achieved a lot. Why is the person around Aries in a Two of Swords? Denial, refusing to see. Two eights. 8 of Swords and 8 of Cups. Stress, fear, worry, and self-doubt. And 8 of Cups. I feel like this is giving up on not feeling fulfilled and abandoning. So it's like, it's quitting. It's like, I'd rather just walk away. I don't want to deal with this. This is too stressful. I feel trapped. Okay, so what is the Strength card here? Okay, the Strength card is healing. So you're letting the whole situation go completely. This is the water bearer, Aquarius. Aquarius is the water bearer. It's release, it's purification, and the star of Venus, or the planet Venus, is there. There's hope for the future and wishing upon a star, letting a situation go. Okay, so we have this news or childish information that was here with the Page of Swords. Queen of Air steps in and just is very matter of fact and sees the situation and calls the person out on it. So what is the, here we go. Queen of Wands and Justice. Some of you might be dealing with the court system, going through a divorce, a separation. The good news is, if you're dealing with another person, somebody else sees it too. They see the childishness, and the Justice is representative of Libra. So Libra, the house of Libra is the 7th house. The 7th house has to do with what is fair, balanced, and equal in partnerships, and it's ruled by Venus. So Venus is about what is pleasurable, what is right and fair and beautiful. Venus rules over Taurus. So, you know, it's like if somebody is denying responsibility, that's what this is. It's like, I'm denying that I have any part in this. Denying responsibility. Somebody calls them out on that and says, you know what, you're a grown adult. But they're acting like a page. There's a judgment. There's also like spiritual, there's something about God or the angels underlying all this. Now, it could be that you or someone else feels unfairly or harshly judged. And if you feel unfairly judged, you're going to do just fine, because you're actually coming up as Queen of Water and the World. So you have a lot of experience, you have a very strong intuition, you know that the other person is flat out just walking away and feeling trapped and denying responsibility. So The good news is there's Libra energy here of the Queen of Air, who calls someone out on their childish behavior or words, childish words, whatever it is. So underlying everything is this judgment, the resurrection, the spiritual renewal, a major transformation and a change. Okay, so what is the judgment representing? 8 of rods. I almost said wands, so I said wands and rods. Wads. The 8 of wands is messaging, fast moving energy, speed. What is Emperor here? Okay, you're focused on other things. You're ambitious and you're focusing on what's coming in your future. If you are coming up as Queen of Water, you know what's going on here with the world. What is the Queen of Wands or Queen of Cups here? Why is this here? Queen of Wands is your outcome with the Justice, and there's a Queen of Air. What is the Queen of Water? What do we have? Queen of Water. You could be feeling pretty emotional too. There could be like a lot of feelings connected to this. 7 of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of feelings. Various different kinds of feelings. There's also an Ace of Water here though. There's an opportunity for peace, love. High Priestess. Connect in with your spirit, higher self. Maybe you don't even have to talk too much. Like you don't even have to talk. Because I don't even feel like the Emperor would need to talk very much. 10 of Cups is here. And the 4 of Wands. And the 2 of Cups. There's something here about something stabilizing. There's a mutual agreement and a mutual beneficial situation going on. Ace of Water, High Priestess. This could be someone who isn't talking, or it could be a secret. But there is something here about love and companionship and shared emotions. The Star with the Strength. The Emperor in the future with just stay motivated here. Don't allow anything to overwhelm you. Okay, so the outcome here is a fairness, a judgment, justice, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. One person is brave and fiery. The other person is logical and clear and has a lot of foresight. The Queen of Wands could be fiery and angry. The Queen of Air would have foresight and sees a situation and for exactly what it is and isn't afraid to speak their truth. Okay, so let me grab here a one of these energy oracles. This is definitely like a karma situation. Something here is meant to be. So I got first chakra, Archangel Michael. He's the only archangel that carries a sword. And it's funny, if you look up online, there's a lot of videos with Archangel Michael images that people have caught on camera. But I just find it pretty interesting. Okay, we have protection. You're protected from the divine. Not like you're allowing yourself to be weak. Okay, so the card of victory just flipped. So take it for however it's worth. You know, the card of victory and protection is here. Bottom of the deck is this envy again. There could be somebody who is jealous. But I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for tuning in to your In the Struggle reading, and take care.